I've seen a lot of things in my time. A lot of people, a lot of places. But nothing compares to my hometown. My city. Where people cram into cars like sardines in the cans. Not really knowing where they're going. Not really caring. Just as long as they move forward with life. Or what they think is life. Everyone living. But no one Hey lady, could you get out of my shot? Thank you. Sorry about that. Anyhow, not real. Oh, she's still here. Yeah, you. Please just kind of go. She's lost. Crap. Okay, just doesn't really matter, lady. Just kind of keep walking. You don't have to go far. I mean, she's still here. Lady, just go. There we go. Okay, anyhow. Corporations trying to sell us all their goods. Not even knowing what they're gonna do with all that money. Can't take it with you, so what's the point? This city, it used to be a beacon, but now it's just hell. Now it's just still water. Hello everyone, Owl here, and welcome to Stillwater. This is a noir mystery visual novel by Clump Games. You can check it out on itch.io. I don't really know much about it, except something about a down-on-his-luck detective and a family curse. And that's all I really know. So there's apparently a supernatural element here. Maybe a little Lovecraftian horror. Let's get into it. Oh, that was fun. There was a hand on me. That's never a good thing. Start. This is a work of fiction. Nobody here is real. Viewer discretion is advised. That's how you know it's a good game. I'm sorry, but I can't stay here anymore, Nina. I feel like I'm going crazy. Calm down. If we just talk it out, so many strange things keep happening after another. Every day there's this damn dripping sound. I thought it was just something leaking at first, but I check every faucet, every ceiling, every pipeline, and still I hear it everywhere, constantly echoing in my ears. Ooh, but the water. I find random pools of water just appearing out of nowhere, just like the dripping. But it's at night. It's at night when it comes. I don't know if it's my paranoia, but I swear I could hear footsteps walking along the hallways and walking on pools of water. They walk, and they walk. Upstairs, then downstairs, and upstairs and downstairs, and upstairs and downstairs, and upstairs and downstairs. And it goes on, and on, and on like that. But somehow it does come to an end. And it ends all in front of your grandfather's room. Well, that seems like a bad thing. I know that this is a lot, but you have to believe me. No matter how many times I clean, it just won't end. I can't stay here any longer. I'm sorry, Nina. Uh-huh. It's okay. I understand. You've gone a little cuckoo bananas. It happens. Thank you for taking care of my grandfather. Nina, please listen to me. I don't know what's happening around here, but... The woman on the phone cautiously looks around before speaking again in a hushed tone. Something terrible is lurking through this house. Oh, look! There's a shadow man. That's neat. That's always a good thing. I love that. I don't know what it is, but please, as soon as you get back, take your grandfather and just leave this place. Huh? I can't just leave. That's my home. Please, Nina. Please, this place is not safe. No, look, I just paid the homeowner's insurance. I sunk a lot of money. We just paid off the mortgage. We're not leaving this place. I don't know what you saw, but I can't just leave things like this. It's my home. It's my home. Dinner. 7 a... Oh, diner 7 a.m. Sorry, diner 7 a.m. Amid a foggy morning, there sits a man by the corner of a booth. He drinks black coffee, and depending on his mood, occasionally orders a donut. And today, it was just black coffee. Ugh. I swear I've never seen that amount of paperwork in my life. A freaking mountain worth of it. You're a valuable member of our team, Hugo. My foot. I'm starting to believe that I was bamboozled into joining their agency. Hugo Laurent, age 30, takes a good look at his cup of joe and chugs it all in one sitting. Damn, that's a good way to burn yourself. I respect it, though. He then continues to grumble to himself about last night's grueling work at the office. I really need to find a different job. As he contemplates his poor life choices, he looks out towards the early mist. There was something inherently terrifying about the fog to him, how it engulfs everything and nothing. Even if it disappears, it always leaves behind traces, proof of it remaining. Even in a quaint town like this, I can't even run from my fate, I guess. Hugo finally stares at the compiled newspaper clippings he put together. Some of them from recent events, but mainly all were past headlines of missing person cases. No matter how many times I see this, it's still just as hard to look at. Fixating case after case, he can't help but remind himself that there is a reason for all of this. An all too personal reason. Seeing strange things comes with a price. In the end, I'm the one doing this to myself. Sounds rough. Mind if I join? An annoyingly familiar voice interrupts his train of thought. He slowly looks up to see the one responsible, although reluctantly. Good morning, Hugo. Hugo scowls and turns away from him. He then gathers the files and shoves them back into the binder. Meanwhile, the tall man takes this as an initiative and sits at the opposite end of the booth. He greets the waitress passing by and orders himself the Hefty Body Breakfast Special with an extra plate. As usual, the waitress is happy to oblige and goes back to the counter to relay his order. The man then looks back at Hugo. He sees the empty cup and the now jumbled newspaper clippings, all the while Hugo is trying to ignore him. You really should eat something with that black coffee. Not ordering any donuts today? I'm fine, Noah. I'm just not in the mood today. Not even a little? There is a momentary silence between them before Noah disturbs it once more. Well, too bad for you. I ordered a big breakfast for the two of us. Two? As if the world could grace Noah with an even more perfect punchline, the food arrives. What do we got? Sausage, bacon, eggs, runny yolks, of course, pancakes with butter and syrup, coffee, hash browns, and ketchup. You need ketchup with the hash browns. Sorry, home fries. Why the hell did you order for the two of us? Just eat what you want to eat. Don't worry about me. Wow, this looks so delicious, right, Hugo? Are you even listening to me? Come on, we both know that if you don't eat now, who knows when you will. And I'm not about to let you faint again. Because, yeah, I'm a good guy. So, open wide. Here comes the airplane. Oh my god. Noah DeLeon, age 27, a natural-born charmer, is just as equally persuasive as he is threatening. If Hugo didn't open his mouth, he'd open it for him. With a pensive look, Hugo finally gives in and eats the generous spoonful without further complaints. It's good. Right? Good food will always help cheer you up. Damn him. I got swept away again. Oh, by the way, the chief will be out for a business trip. She mentioned it will be for a couple of days. When did she tell you this? I didn't hear anything about it. Yesterday, I think? Yesterday? She told me to sort out the cabinets yesterday. She didn't mention anything about a business trip. I guess it was a pretty sudden one. Well, I mean, she did tell me to tell you. And lucky me, I know where you go every morning. You know that's called stalking, right? You're stalking me. Noah, I know that was you outside my bathroom last night. You know what? I'm not even surprised anymore. Well, what do you want to do? We technically have the day off. I'm gonna head back to the office. There's a couple of boxes I didn't get a chance to sort out. In that case, I'll come with you. Why? You could just rest for the day. And pass up this opportunity to get to know you better? Quit it. After their enlightening banter, the two of them finish their breakfast, pay for their meals, and head to Hugo's car. As Noah opens the door to the passenger seat, he notices a bloodhound sleeping inside. Huh. It's kind of random. The big dog stirs. Oh, you Oh, is your puppy? I love bloodhounds. I'll be honest, if I ever got a dog, it'd be a bloodhound. The big dog stirs at the sound of the car opening and lazily stares at Noah. Ah, I'm sorry, big guy. He then closes the door while trying not to make too much noise to disturb its occupant. Colby. At the sound of his name, his heavily lidded eyes slowly peek to see who calls for him. It is his one and only partner, his human. As if finally realizing who he is or where he is, the old bloodhound stirs up from his sleep, pounces at Hugo, and proceeds to wag his tail uncontrollably. Bark. Good morning again, Colby. Had a nice nap? Colby, 8 years old, Hugo's most faithful and loving partner in crime, has the biggest tendency to just sleep all over the place, like the dirty skank he is. Noah, who is witnessing all of this from the back seat, chuckles to himself. He is amazed and slightly defeated at Hugo's sudden surge of energy. It doesn't matter how many times I try, when it comes to boosting up his mood, no one can beat Colby. Agency, 7:50 a.m. The three head back to the office, the space just the same as Hugo left it. A decent, organized mess. To his credit, for the amount of boxes he painstakingly went through, he believes he did a fair job, albeit could have been better. Wow, you really outdid yourself, Hugo. It looks less crowded. Shut up, will ya? I said I was gonna get to it. Thanks, boy. Before Hugo could continue to give deserved head pats, he notices someone. A woman stands timidly, peering outside from the storefront. The woman appears a bit frantic, disheveled, and wearing ill-fitted clothes. She appears to be distressed about something. When she finally makes eye contact with Hugo, she immediately rushes in. I'm so sorry. I know that the close sign is up, but I saw you in, and Are you alright, miss? I need your help. My grandfather, he... Before she can continue, Noah swiftly intervenes. It's okay. We'll hear what you have to say. So please, why don't you take a seat? Noah gestures to one of the empty chairs. The poor woman hesitates for a moment before heavily sighing in relief. She then walks towards the corner of the room and sits on the sofa. Can you start off by telling us your name? I'm sorry for earlier. My name is Nina Mortimer. I need help watching over my grandfather tonight. Watching over your grandfather? Yes. I'm sorry, Miss Mortimer, but I don't quite understand. Is he in danger?
I'm afraid he is.
Huh. Miss Mortimer, if that's the case, wouldn't contacting the police be better?
No! I've tried requesting their help, but they all gave me the same answer. There's nothing they can do about it. If only I knew who Lewis was.
Lewis? The inspector? Isn't he in England right now? Nina fidgets at the name. She looks to the side before reaching out from her bag for an antique letter.
My grandfather, he received a cryptic message the other day. It didn't come with an address or the name of the sender. However, the only thing I did pick up was that name.
As she hands over the letter, Hugo notices her hand slightly shaking. Whatever lies in this note must have shaken her this badly. Delicately, Hugo removes the contents of the envelope and unfolds it. At first glance, it seems like any normal written message. A person named Lewis asking the other, Henry, to come meet him by the lake at midnight. Kinky. Needing to share something important with him. Also kinky. However, what's eerily striking about this letter is not the message itself. Rather, at the bottom of the page, a sentence far more disturbing is written. I am coming for you, Henry. Oh my, this letter just keeps getting steamier and steamier. Were there any other letters like this?
Yes, a few of them. I thought it was a sick joke at first, but this one was different. Up until now, I've never heard of anyone by that name. Not a relative or a family friend, but they clearly know who my grandfather is. If I don't do something about this, I'll lose him too. Just by uttering the words alone, Nina breaks down. Hiding away her tear-streaked face, she begins to quietly sob to herself. As an act of comfort, Colby sits close to Nina, while Noah fetches tissues for her. Hugo is very uncomfortable. Hugo, on the other hand, is puzzled. Okay, well, that's close. This very well could have been a prank, but she seems certain. Certain that whoever or whatever this Lewis person is, they're coming. Hi, I'm 12 years old. Hello.
Do you want more tissues?
I'll do it. I'll take on your case.
For a moment, silence fills the room. Only stares are directed at Hugo until Nina finally stands up and walks towards him. You'll take it? Hugo simply nods. Thank you. Thank you. You don't know how much this means to me.
We're glad to help, Miss...
Nina. Nina is fine.
Well, Nina, we'll do our best.
Nina slightly smiles at Hugo before reaching into her bag once more and taking out a note. This is my address. 4970 Church Street. I'll be sure to greet you once you get there, Detective. She politely bows once more before heading to her car and drives back home. Once out of sight, Hugo turns to look at his cluttered desk. Still messy, but presentable.
I guess I'll have to sort this out later. Again. Son of a...
Car, 5:30 p.m. Ooh, it's raining. From the ongoing downpour to the quiet hums of the car, they sit in silence. Still miles off from their destination, Hugo constantly checks the rearview mirror. Noah, who usually chats his ear off by now, sits completely still. He's not even breathing anymore. Also, his face is rather pale. Man, when he takes a nap, he takes a nap. He looks out to the passing streetlights, reserved and distant.
Hey, you're a lot quieter than usual. What's wrong?
Now, this is a surprise. Have you been looking at me, Hugo?
No, you idiots. You usually just talk a lot, that's all.
So, do you miss me talking a lot?
Just say it.
Huh? I didn't want to offend Nina earlier, so I kept quiet until she finished, but it's her last name that caught me off guard.
Huh?
Have you heard about the Mortimers? They're a pretty distinguished family. Well, they used to be.
What do you mean?
Well, they've been struck by so many tragedies that over time people began to believe they were cursed or something.
Huh.
Every other year, I would see a headline on the local news about one of the family members' deaths. It's like the Kennedys over here. And you know what's strange? All of them have been labeled as accidents. No foul play, no nothing. Just another unfortunate event for the family. Maybe I understand why she wouldn't go to the police. She probably thought they'd perceive her as paranoid or hysterical. Or worse, loco de cabeza.
Huh.
I can't imagine all this is for Nina. And most of all, who knows what we'll find there?
Is that why you decided to come with me?
Well, partially. I'm more worried about you, though.
What?
Think of it this way. I'm the appointed driver. When you decide to do some pretty reckless shit, I'll be there to drive you away to the local hospital. Besides, two are better than one.
Exactly. I was fine with Colby coming with me.
But I don't lick my own butt like Colby does.
You could if you tried hard enough.
Well, have you heard that 3 is better than 2? Mortimer Estates, 6 p.m. Ooh, it's still raining. Passing through the countless dirt roads and steep cliffs, the estate reveals itself beyond the evergreen. Nestled and tucked away from prying eyes, it stands tall, looming from a distance. Hugo and Noah could only gaze at the sheer scale of the manor as they parked adjacent to Nina's car. Wow, and to think she came all this way just to request us. It took us more than a couple of hours to get here.
Uh-huh. Maybe she really didn't have a choice.
What do you mean?
Come on. She's waiting for us.
And we'll be waiting to see what happens in the next episode, because I'm trying to keep these to like 20 minutes-ish. So, Stillwater, family curse, weird shadowy figure, and lots of dead people. Looks like it's a good time. So thank you for watching this first episode of Stillwater. If you liked what you saw, please like, share, and subscribe. If you didn't like what you saw, please like, share, and subscribe anyway. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one. Mwah!